Hi, welcome to Excel in Life. This is the 6th episode of VBA tutorial, and we are developing TextTools Software. If you want to become a software developer in Excel VBA, then this video is for you. Today we will write code to run TextTools. Please watch the video till the end to understand how to develop software in Excel VBA. Topics covered in this episode: property of Userform, renaming controls, writing code for TextTools. In our last episode, we have developed this Userform. You can watch that video by clicking the I button above. Link of the VBA tutorial playlist also given in the description. Userform property is visible in this property window. If this window is not visible, then select View Properties window. We can change the attributes of the Userform using this Properties window. Name property is used to set the name of Userform. The default name for the control is Userform1. Backcolor. This property is used to set the background color for controls of the Userform. To understand this, let us change the default color temporarily. Border color. This property is used to set the border color of Userform. To implement border color, you have to select the border style property to border style single. We have discussed caption property in last episode. This is used to display name on the title bar. Enabled property. This parameter is used to check whether a control can be edited through a VBA code and thus can react to customized events. If this parameter is set to the Boolean value true, which is default value, the user can interact and edit the controls through VBA. Else for Boolean false, all the controls get disabled and they can't be accessed through VBA. Font. This property defines the kind of font used in Userform or in controls. You can easily change the font by specifying its font name, font style, font size. The font set for a Userform is applicable to all its controls. For color property. This property controls the foreground color to be displayed in the text. Height and width properties. This property is used to set the height and width of the Userform and its controls. For height and width property, the values are set in points. It can't accept negative values. The left property determines the measurement of the left edge of the control with respect to the Userform container. The left values is set in pixels in the property window. Mouse icon property. This property sets an image to control, which gets displayed whenever the mouse pointer is moved across the control. Mouse pointer property. This property determines the sort of mouse pointer that would be displayed when the user moves the mouse over a control. There are 15 settings. After selecting a pointer, once you hover mouse on Userform, shape of mouse icon will be changed. Picture property. The picture property determines the picture to be displayed on the control, where the picture is assigned by specifying the path and file name. Picture alignment property. This property is used to determine the alignment of the picture with its caption. This property will be disabled and have no effect if no picture to be displayed is not specified. There are few settings for this property which specifies the position like top left, top right, center, bottom left, bottom right. Next, let us understand the show modal property. If it is true, then you cannot interact with the parent application while this is visible. As an example, let us run our Userform, keeping true option. You can observe that we cannot select any cell of Excel till this Userform is visible. Now change the option to false. So, our Userform is become modeless. Now we can select any Excel cell while our Userform is active. Selection of modal or modeless Userform is depend upon its implementation. In our TextTools, we have to select Excel cells to modify, hence, we will keep false for this property to get modeless Userform. Special Effect Property. This property defines visual appearance, flat, raised, hollow, bump, etched, of a control. This property sets the border colors by using system colors. Startup Position. This property defines the starting position of Userform when it runs. If we select Center Owner, then will be placed at the center of the application window. In this case, Userform will be placed at the center of Excel window. If we change the size of the Excel window, then the Userform will be placed at new location considering the center of the Excel window. If we select Center Screen, then the Userform will be placed at the center of the screen, invariably position of any application. When we select the Windows default, Userform will be placed as per the value of left and top. Since presently it is 0, Userform is placed at top left corner. Property can also be viewed as category-wise. Once you understood the Userform property, we will now proceed for VBA code to be written for each control of the Userform. Now we are renaming each and every object in the Userform. This will help us to address them more efficiently. A quick look at the names of each control. We change the name of Userform 1 to TT. Text to add. Option add to left. Option add to right. Option add at. Text add at. Option don't add. Text number to delete. Option delete from left. Option delete from right. Option delete at. Text delete at. Option don't delete. Option uppercase. Option lowercase. Option proper case. Option sentence case. Option don't change. Check trim. Check numeric. Command button OK. Command button cancel. Now we will start writing code against each control to perform our desired task. Now we will write code for the Userform. How to view the code? Right-click on the name of Userform, then select View Code. First we have to write initialize code. To find the code location, select the Userform from the drop-down list of object. Now select initialize from the drop-down list of procedure. In our code, ME stands for Userform, where we are initializing various value like all text box is made blank. Checkbox is false means it will not be selected. The last option for each group is made true, so unless user takes action, no change will occur. Next we have written a sub named create work range. This makes a working range with a subset of non-formula cell. Here parameter in range is selection. Out range is subset of the range without any formula cell. Range OK store true or false to take our further action. When a single cell is selected, case 1 of the code executes. If it finds a formula cell, then will exit sub. Next line checks. If check numeric is not selected and the cell does not have text, then also code will exit. Otherwise active cell will be out range. When multiple cells selected, we are using special cells method to make subset of range with constant, text and number. To write code for command button OK, double-click on the button. First line is application screen updating false. This makes the screen freeze and runs the code in background. Hence, code runs faster. After declaring necessary variable, we have called our sub create work range. If rang OK is true, then further code will execute. Here we used for each next loop. To know about this loop, you can watch our previous video. Then trims the text. After that, code adds text as per the option selected. Let us see how renaming control helps us to write code faster. To get various objects of Userform, start writing me then dot. it will show all objects available. Then select our desired object. Here it is text to add. Writing dot you will get all properties associated with this object. Here we select the text. This way I have written all the codes. Now understand the logic used to add text. If text to be added left side, then concatenate new text and cell value. When you add on the right side, keep the new text on right. To add text in between a sentence, we are using the left and the mid function. Same way code added to delete text. I will share the link of this workbook. Please study the code properly to understand the logic. Please write to me if you do not understand and code. I will explain the same in next episode. Last is change case. We have already discussed about change case in our previous video. You can watch our previous episode to know in details. Once task executed against each cell, reset the user form to accept new task. Now let's see how our software is working. We have written country names in small ladder. Select them and click uppercase option. If you press OK, then within no time all the names will be converted to uppercase. Same thing we can convert to lowercase or other case. You can add any text to the left. Text will be applied to all names. If you want, can delete some characters from all name like this. You can add or delete text from left, right or at any location. Let us see an example of trim. If your sentence is having more spaces between word, then use this trim function. This is too much fast, you can apply to large number of data. You can assign a button to start this. You can do by right-clicking and selecting Assign Macro. We have selected a macro named Open TextTools. We have used one simple command in our Open TextTools sub. Userform.show. This runs any user form. Now understand the code assigned to cancel button. Unload me command close the user form and release from memory. In our next episode we will see various validation checks and using this software as add-on. So, don't forget to watch our final episode in this series. Request you to browse Excel in Life. Here you will get videos related to Excel function, Excel chart, Excel VBA, healthy lifestyle, meditation and sound therapy. Please support my channel by joining membership program. You will get various perks, which consists members only video, personal guidance etc. Till then, goodbye.